What is going on, everybody? Aaron here from Break the Internet, and welcome back to another video today on the channel. Now, this is going to be one of those videos where I get a pretty good amount of hate because we're going to be talking about 10 reasons why Instagram Stories is better than Snapchat Stories. Like I said in the last video, Snapchat, I love you guys, but Instagram's just doing really well lately, and I thought I'd give a little video to highlight them. So just a quick reminder before we get into today's video, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, I highly recommend that you do so by clicking the subscribe button, also the notification bell right next to that to get notified every single time we go live with a video here on the channel. Also, punch the heck out of that like button. It shows me that you like these kind of videos and want to see some more just like it. And if you're not following me on Instagram already, you can follow me over there with the name @AaronFPS. Starting us off at number 10 is the ability to use different pen tools. With Snapchat, we've had the exact same pen tool since Stories was introduced about 2.5 years ago. And with Instagram, once it came out, we already had 3 different tools: the regular pen tool, the highlighter pen tool, and also the glowing pen tool. Now, you may be saying, Aaron, there's actually 4 different tools in Instagram Stories. Well, the 4th one is actually an eraser, which was introduced in the last update. If you missed that video, there was one that we uploaded a couple days ago. And this brings us to reason number 9 is that Instagram Stories has an eraser tool. Snapchat, there's no way to erase. The only thing you can do is click the undo button, which if you hold down your finger and you're making a creation and you accidentally mess up, there's no way to go back and actually erase just that one thing. You have to undo the entire section that you created, which is really hard for some of those artists that make those really intricate creations. Reason number 8 is the option to add multiple lines of text within your Instagram Stories. With Snapchat, it's very limited to only either giving you 1 line of text or 1 block section of text to put on your Snapchat. When on Instagram, you can literally change the size of the letters. You can pick different sections of the image for you to post on there. You can change the colors. You can change the backgrounds of the text. There's just a whole lot more you can do. And talking about the backgrounds of the text brings us to number 7, where you can change the actual background behind the text that you're editing. So with Snapchat, you had to either create the text and kind of draw behind it with the pen tool. But with Instagram, all you have to do is click the little button at the top of it, and it makes a background so you can put that anywhere on your Instagram story post. Reason number 6 is the in-app option to make your stories hands-free. If you go to the picture taking section and scroll all the way to the right, you have basically a record button where you can then set down your phone wherever you want and not have to worry about holding down the button or having a Bluetooth remote, which you would have to do with Snapchat to make your snaps hands-free. Now, there is a way to do that with Snapchat within the settings, but you have to go through like all these different settings and turn different things on and off, and then you can only really ultimately record for 6 seconds, and it's a really kind of buggy feature with an iPhone, so it's not the best thing to do. Reason number 5, which was added a couple months ago within Instagram Stories, which I think is a huge feature, is the ability to post people and tag people within your Instagram Stories. So with Snapchat, this is one of the biggest problems, is it's really hard if you're doing a collaboration with somebody and you're trying to share their snap code and share their username with somebody else. You have to get their snap code and put it on the screen, and then you have to get the people to not only take a screenshot of that, but then go into settings and then add person by snap code, and the conversion rate for that is just horrible. When on Instagram Stories, all you have to do is post the person's or the company's name, that the person that's watching the story can then click that, and it brings them directly to their profile where they can click follow, and then it's as easy as that. Reason number 4 is another feature that was just added a couple of days ago, which is the hashtag feature. So not only can you put someone's @ and username within your Instagram Stories, but you can also put a hashtag. So say it's hashtag Friday or hashtag weekend or whatever. When that's posted on your story, you can then click that, and that brings you to all the other hashtags out on Instagram of people's posts and people's pictures and other people's Instagram Stories. Reason number 3 is the location filters. You can add a filter to your Instagram Stories wherever you are in the world. So if you go to the filter section and you click the location part, you can then pick from a list of a bunch of different places, click it, and then add it to your Instagram Stories. On Snapchat, on the other hand, you kind of had to hope that you were in the area where someone created a Snapchat story filter, but if you didn't, and if you weren't in that specific area, then you were kind of out of luck and you weren't able to use a filter. Still talking about the filters, reason number 2, you can reposition the filters within Instagram. So on Instagram, if there's like the temperature filter or the time filter or the location filter or the hashtags or whatever, you can get those, you can reposition them, you can resize them and move them to any part of the screen. Whereas on Snapchat, you can only swipe through them and put the time right smack dab in the middle of your Snapchat, where sometimes that's not always the ideal location. Sometimes that's like right where all the action is happening, and it kind of gets in the way of what's happening on screen. And last but not least, moving on to reason number 1 is you can upload into Instagram stories. You don't have to just stick to your smartphone's camera. You can use an outside DSLR or video camera, and then you can put that into an editing software, render it out, and then bring it back into Instagram stories to just completely blow the Instagram game out of the water. As opposed to Snapchat, that's made for more like real, in-the-moment, raw content. And I mean, there are workarounds and glitches and just different hacks that you can use to actually upload to Snapchat, but then those are against the terms of use, and you can get banned, and your account could get banned for using those hacks and tips and tricks. The possibilities are absolutely endless when it comes to creating content and uploading content into Instagram. And just like that, that was 10 reasons why Instagram stories is better than Snapchat stories. But I want to hear from you guys. If you don't believe in what I'm saying at all, if you're 100% on with Snapchat, then please let me know. Are you 50-50 on the fence between Instagram or Snapchat, or are you all in within Instagram? I want to know what you think. Anyway, guys, my name is Aaron from Break the Internet, your #1 stop shop for everything you need to know about all the internet stuff that's going on. It's kind of an awkward outro, but of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. Click the subscribe button, also the notification bell to know when we go live with a video on this channel. Of course, guys, as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.